guys, so you definitely asked, and today I'm going to deliver to you guys an all about my tattoos video. I have been getting a couple questions about my tattoos, the meaning behind them, and how many I have. So today I'm going to be telling you guys all about my tattoos and what they mean to me. Now, I definitely know that tattoos is definitely a generational thing. It's definitely more accepted now than I feel like it ever has been. I actually got my first tattoo when I was 19 years old, which in my opinion is pretty young. But anyway, I still love my tattoos because I find when you get a tattoo and people say, oh, I really hate this one or whatever, I try not to have that perspective because I definitely loved getting those tattoos in the moment and I really wanted them. So I can't really say that I don't like any of my tattoos. I absolutely love them because I loved them when I first got them and they mean so much to me. So with that being said, excuse me, let's just get straight into the video and just talking about my tattoos. So I'm kind of gonna go from most recent to, you know, my oldest tattoo. This piece on my arm here is a peony with cherry blossoms, and this means so much to me. So the story behind this tattoo is that before I got pregnant with my daughter, I actually had a tattoo appointment scheduled. I was actually going to be getting some roses on my shoulder instead of what I have now. But right before, like a week before my tattoo appointment, I had already put the deposit down on getting my tattoo. I found out I was pregnant with my daughter. And so you're not actually supposed to get tattoos while you're pregnant or breastfeeding. And so, yeah, I couldn't get my tattoo and I was devastated. Not that I was pregnant, but that I had been saving up and I was so excited for my tattoo appointment that I was so sad. Like I bawled my eyes out that I couldn't get it done. I had to wait a very long time to get it done again. So basically a year and almost 2 years after, I still had my deposit down at the tattoo shop to get my tattoo done. You know what, like I just need to get this done. I need to do this, and I was done breastfeeding and being pregnant, obviously. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna change the concept up a little bit different than what I had before. And peonies are my favorite flower. I love them. They're so beautiful. And I actually grew up gardening with my mom as a child, and that's what we did together. It was so much fun, and I learned so much about different plants and flowers, and it definitely brought us close together as like a mom and daughter. Basically, Brielle was born in June, and that's when peonies bloom. And I was so excited about this idea because I actually wanted a peony tattoo for a really long time. And that's like my first rule about tattoos, is that I want to like a tattoo for at least, or the idea of one for at least a year, because I want to get a tattoo and be like good with it for like long term, obviously, before I go ahead and do it. I'm not super spontaneous when it comes to tattoos. So I book my new appointment. I'm super excited, and I go in for a consultation and we kind of talk about with the artist my concept and everything. So I'm just super excited about it, and it's basically for Brielle and for my mom, just because of the flowers. I think it's super feminine. I love it. I love the idea behind it. And so I go in for my tattoo appointment, and this is actually a hand-drawn tattoo. There was no stencil involved in this artwork. It was completely free-handed on my skin, which is absolutely amazing. I know that no one has this tattoo other than me. It's completely original, and I absolutely love that about this tattoo. It's definitely my favorite. I love it so much, but honest to goodness, it was actually my most painful tattoo. It took 4 hours, so that's a long time to sit and be poked. So it actually was definitely the most painful out of all of them. I'm not too sure why. Maybe it's the placement, but I'll get to some of the other placements a little bit later, but yeah, it was definitely the most painful out of all my tattoos. So the next tattoo that I have is these Roman numerals on my arm, and they represent my wedding day to my husband, Luke. And I've gotten a lot of comments on this tattoo, a lot of comments from strangers, people I know, and most of the comments aren't really that positive, which is too bad. But at the end of the day, I think it's super weird when strangers comment on your tattoos. Let me know if you agree. Like, if people ask you the meaning of your tattoos that you don't even know who they are. It's like, I don't really understand how people can actually just go out and ask people what they mean. It seems super insensitive to me, but anyway. I've had a lot of comments about this tattoo because it's 8/17/13, which is my wedding date, August 17th, 2013. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of comments on it. I really love it. I think it's super classic, and it's in a place that people can see it, which I really like. I like being able to show off my tattoos. I've had people say to me like, oh, what does your tattoo mean? And I say like, hey, it's my wedding day. I've had comments say like, oh, has your anniversary happened yet? Oh, honey, you're just gonna get a divorce. Like, it's actually unbelievable some of the comments I've gotten from strangers. Like, I don't understand why you would ever say those things to people you don't know. And to people you would know. It's just really insensitive. But anyways, I do really love this tattoo, and my husband actually has the exact same one. He has it on his left arm right here. So we both have matching tattoos, which I absolutely love. And then my last tattoo that I have right now is an anchor on my side. This is the tattoo that I got when I was 19 years old. I got it when me and Luke were dating, which was super fun. He came with me to my appointment. It was definitely a great bonding experience, but it was on my ribs. My first one's on my ribs. And if you guys know anything about getting tattoos, is that the ribs is one of the most sensitive places to get tattooed. And I don't know why, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get it there. And it has the wording, this hope, beside the anchor, and it's a reference to the Bible verse Hebrews 6:19, which talks about God being the anchor for the soul. And this is really important to me, and I really, really love this verse because it just reminds me of where my anchor is in life, and that's with God. So I really, really love this, and I know it's a super basic, generic girl tattoo. I feel like everyone has an anchor, but when I got it, I thought I was being like original. I thought it was totally like cool, right? So I mean, that's totally cool. I really don't regret it at all. I still really love it. That's all my tattoos, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am planning on getting more tattoos in the future, which I'm super excited about. But again, I have to save up for those because they can be a little bit expensive. Because if you want a good tattoo, make sure that you get someone to do it that, you know, charges a little bit more than just the minimum, because you're not going to get a great tattoo if you only pay like 20 bucks for it. So anyways, thank you guys again so much for watching this video. Make sure you put a comment down below, like, subscribe, feel free to do all those things, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.